Welcome to more Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin. Today we have the charity supercar race at High Speed Ring, aka another old one that I don't remember much about. But anyway, there's a whole heck of a heap of Corvettes and a whole heck of a heap of 458s. And there's one sad Ford GT in last that might very well end up staying in last because, well, it ain't a Corvette or a 458, and I'm in the Corvette, so let's see how good I do against the 458s. Off the start, absolutely terrible. You would think the American Corvette that's sort of kind of considered internationally to be a straight line car would do better in the straight line. But, well, honestly, it's pretty cotton picking good all around, and it's actually getting time on the turns now. So, that's something and a half, folks, I guess. That's something and a half. But, well, this racing might very well be something in 3/4, or dare I even say 2 somethings, because as of now, it's between 2 somethings. It's between the 458 and me and the Corvette. So, yeah, I guess it is 2 somethings, given that it's between 2 somethings. But the more the 2 somethings battle, the more another something might very well be in the battle. So, well, ain't that something, folks? Ain't that something? Or to be exact, 3 somethings. I think y'all might have known where I was going there with that, though. And another thing, though, where I'm going to go with that, though, is the next races. Well, I ain't exactly going to be going there, meaning the newest batch of races, because, well, they're kind of bad, honestly. I don't really care about a Renault. I don't really care about a mediocre is always the answer, and it's just kind of blah. The charity car races are actually the best of the batch this time around, and generally I don't like those all that much. Granted, I know that's kind of ironic given that I'm sewing a charity car race, but when I just glanced through this one, from what I could tell, it was pretty cotton picking good right yonder. But, well, the new races, I've done my best to do a few of them, and they just haven't really been all that cotton picking good right yonder. Plus, now that I'm back in college completely now, I don't really have all that much time. And where I'm at college, and then I go home on the weekends, it's 2 different PlayStations as well, which means I don't exactly know what races I would end up having good races on, because it's kind of all like random. And if I end up getting good races at college, it's that much harder to record because it's a smaller TV and then less of a timetable to record on. But then also if I end up getting good races at home, I ain't there as much, so I just physically don't have as much time. Like, I have more actual total time in college, I just have less time that I should probably use for this because I should use it for colleging, like studying, reading, blah blah blah, all that boring stuff. So, yeah. That ain't exactly the best. I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna do, but, well, I'm doing this one now, so let's just enjoy this one now for now. And as of now, it's a pretty cotton-picking good race. And we definitely should enjoy now, because it's only a 3-lap race, so this is about over, but as of now, it's still good, though. It's still good. That Rari has a slight lead, but that Corvette is right there, and given that that's me in the Corvette, well, I'm relatively competitive. So I'm going to try to win. I ain't necessarily going to do it dirty, but if he gives me any room whatsoever, I'm still going to try to win. And that was some room, no matter how you end up wording it whatsoever, because, well, it was just enough. And that's glitchy and a half, folks. But, well, we aren't inside each other now, and the Corvette is indeedy Danny, the better car on the straight lines. So, well, the international predictions were correct. It probably should have been better off the start, but nonetheless, it was better at the finish. And that's really what counts, folks. That's really what counts. That was an entertaining finish, to say the least. And even though there ain't going to be as many of these in the future, maybe, just maybe, this can hold over for longer. And there's been a whole heck of a heap in the past, too. So if y'all get bored and want to watch them, they're in the playlist and stuff like that. GT6 playlist. There's Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta playlist. There's a whole heck of a heap. And I would still be doing them sparingly. I ain't going to completely stop. It's just kind of a random occurrence on when I'm going to go. So it could be at a relatively good pace for a little bit and then slow down to almost nothing. It's hard to tell because the races are against random people, so it's really hard to say if they're going to be good or not. and there's going to be less in general, so there's going to be less of a chance of them being good. And yeah, that is kind of annoying. But nonetheless, this race was not annoying because that was about as good of a finish as you could possibly have. That Ferrari did all it's good, but I used all the track I could, and that was just barely enough to get by. I don't think I could do that more than a few times, though, because eventually that Ferrari would learn how to block. But again, these races are random, so even though it worked that time, I don't know how many more times there's going to be. But nonetheless, it worked there, and that was enough, so that is definitely worth a yeehaw.